Alright, so thoughts on the set?
Why with the lizard?
Oh, it's your
Okay,
turn.
the chariot I can understand, but the lizard is just the colors. Orange, love it. Love the orange, the chariot itself, but the lizard just.
He takes you too many.
Silver, black, lime green, dark green, and iron gray.
And red and blue.
And red and blue, but those are very seldom seen. And
Like we were ever going to get rid of those.
No, we're stuck with it for life.
Well, minus a couple colors. I like Blizzard. He's got two hands. Come on, that's character.
he's a good design, yes, but
Hey.
Kim.
And of course, lots of chains. I'm so easy to
This was a good
way.
idea. If only they kept the color scheme
You
with
can't
it.
whip him very well.
Playability
Minus
for
a couple
Lego.
links.
So he has to just stand
just
up in
need
that
to-
thing the entire time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No slackers here. They can't sit down.
He just kind of has his foot hooked in by a peg. That's gotta hurt.
Matoran's great. Torin, whatever it's called.
Gordy. Hey, Gordy.
Leave the table.
And I just like the chariot and I'm done.
Okay.
The owner of the set.
Owner of the set. Okay. I'm pleased with this set. For what you pay, it's kind of expensive. I really like the masks on the spigot. The blending of the greens is absolutely beautiful. If you wanted to, you could even switch it around and get the Scopio guy face on there, but it looks pretty cool like that. The way the eyes fit right into the edges of the mask looks real nice. To pose this thing properly without it like grabbing itself, it looks kind of funny, you know? It's like, look at me with my bow-leggedness.
It's sort of like a lizard, you know, lizards have their
this
arms.
piece here, lovely, as seen in Gresh. I like it a lot, and it's nice to get more of these Vizon style feet here. And more chain for the win. Lovely, lovely bionicle chain. And black tentacles, I love. And this guy, he's so Halloween-y. I love his Halloweeniness. And the black Mantax claws, for the win, for the win. The mask here, very nice addition. I really like the details on it. He
Department
kind of
of
even has a little bit of a pinchiness to him. And Iron Man, where's my jetpack? And as they were saying, it only does have one life counter, so he is pretty much a weakling.
So Spigot is
for
immortal.
being, yeah.
It's probably because it has two heads, you know?
The chariot, I think chariot's an interesting build. You know, you got these cool power miner wheels, which, you know, really have a lot of good spin to them. They'll go forever. Then just nice connection there. You've got a nice mobility from the top of your spigot there. Dude, hooks on by a couple pins. So now you can like toss it around. And it's not gonna break.
He's gonna kill him for the
So it's a sturdy set, as you have just seen. I like it.
Okay, pass the
Just pass the buck.
Okay, we all know Kopakanu's favorite part is the chariot.
You want to say that yourself?
Okay, first thing I have to say is underneath the chariot, as you may have seen further review, under Kim. Now, this is just one of many things, and la la la.
It pirouettes, I'm telling you.
Anywho, let me get back to the review. Alright, so we got ourselves, I guess, basically his Agori in a sense, because he's the one life counter and the Agori don't. He is, in a sense, the Agori from the sky. You really think about it, right? Okay, so lime green, as everyone else is saying, you know, this and that, pretty cool. I must admit, it's kind of nice actually having the mixed color again with the Karzani colors as well, because it makes great for more colored pieces to work with the Karzani set, which I love doing that. And yeah, and what's really kind of creepy is when he's actually, you know, the chariot and everything, he's being watched. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
You would not want to ride bareback on this guy. He is always watching you.
Not at all.
It will stab you.
So,
Spikies.
so when we look at this, it's another Gresh piece, but you only get one. It works a lot more better when you actually have two. But as we can see, like what I did with one wing, you know, you can create anything you want, so you can do so the same idea there. So you're not limited to what you have. You are, but you're not. And what's also kind of nice is lime green. Also, with the back of the picture,
Just like orange.
the showing is him doing this.
Even like black.
Yeah, so even the quadrupeds are humanoid.
Tap dancing.
Oh yeah, and like you can like write on it and stuff.
Jazzercise. Okay, now I'll go on with him, and I'll try finishing this up quickly anyway. As Roa said, the Halloween thing, very cool. I do like how there's actually black hooks now. What's interesting is the Biddle weapon being used. I found that was interesting, you know, because it's kind of a cool weapon when it's by itself. And you know, it's actually kind of nice actually seeing this kind of limit in orange now instead of it being just this, like with last year's Agori. Matoran. Kotal, yeah. And yeah, so there's him. And then what looks almost like a mutated jackrabbit.
Jackalope.
It's very interesting that they're using these wheels. I did find it interesting that they actually combined the two in the back. Sort of keeping the traditional style of the chariot where it's just the chariot itself, but they had to keep it strong because not all of it can hold together, and also the whole storyline. Kids' playability, right? And last but not least, two of my most favorite things, chains and the new shields. Love them. Dark gunmetal gray. Beautiful. So now I will put it back together and pass it on.
You sure you don't want to go on longer about that?
That'll be my part 2, you know, review of it. I don't like.
Yeah, actually, I have a battery sign flashing, so.
Alright, Becca, you got 30 seconds to go.
You're 5 of you.
You guys said so much about it, and I'm kind of like, it's pretty. I like how it rolls, but it doesn't really. You can't make it roll on its own. Like this was like amazing how you just did like
Like twisted, I think.
Yeah, it's twisted.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Christy. Yeah, I was just like this right here, just. I'm trying to. You just can't.
I can't reach.
I can't reach. Kind of thoughtless here. So I guess then he shoots it or something.
As Roa did accidentally, she put it on wrong.
I read it like that so it doesn't fall out. I mean, come on.
I did like this here. And the wheels. At first I thought it was. Anyway. I don't have much to say about it.
Pass the bagon.
Okay.
Okay,